So crazy, you guys. So crazy. Like, who would do this? This was literally on my car like this.
This is Abigail Saldana. She has just discovered that she is being stalked, and 1 week from now will meet a tragic fate.
22-year-old Abigail Saldana, formerly of Wichita Falls, was found dead from gunshot wounds.
But that very same video would solve her murder, leading detectives to one deeply disturbed individual, Stanley Zeliga.
Did she make any claims about you putting a tracker on her car?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
It's true. You're under arrest for Abigail's murder. All right. That's not impossible.
At 8:40 p.m. on October 26, 2021, the Fort Worth Police Department received reports of a car crash on Highway 183 near Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. According to the caller, they had seen a silver sedan speed off an exit ramp and crash into a grass field. When first responders arrived, they made a tragic discovery. There was only one female occupant inside, who was already deceased. The vehicle itself had several bullet holes, and there was broken glass and bullet casings at an intersection nearby. Tracing back these clues, investigators determined that the first contact between the victim and the killer occurred at this intersection. But was it a robbery gone wrong, or a murder? If so, who was responsible? To answer these questions, cops first needed to determine the victim's identity and whether they had any known conflicts with anyone. Fortunately, two major clues in the vehicle could help them do so. The first was a passport, which allowed them to identify the victim as 22-year-old Abigail Saldana, and the second was a set of clothes similar to outfits worn by exotic dancers. Officers soon found out that Abigail was a single mother working as a brow technician and bartender. However, she found it difficult to make ends meet and began working as an exotic dancer as a secret third job at nearby clubs. Coincidentally, right across from her crashed car was Rick's Cabaret, a strip club and one of Abigail's workplaces. After officers questioned the manager, they had a person of interest, 54-year-old Stanley Zeliga, a veteran who served in the U.S. Marine Corps. Allegedly, Abigail had been terrified of him in the days leading up to her murder as Stanley stalked and harassed her. Immediately, he was tracked down and brought in for an interview on October 29th, where detectives hoped to answer the questions surrounding Abigail's murder.
And we'll give us a few minutes. We'll be right in here, okay? Yep. Hey, do me a favor. If you want something, knock on this door. If this door opens, the alarm goes off.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Yes.
For Stan or Stanley?
Stan.
Stan? Okay. Reminder, I'm Detective Dickerson. This is Detective O'Brien, okay?
Mm-hmm.
As detectives read Stanley his rights and make small talk, you might be wondering why he came in dressed like a Temu Ninja Turtle. Initially, Stanley had agreed to meet officers on October 27th at 5:30 p.m. At 5:15, he notified cops that he was informed of a death in his family. Although Stanley said he would still show up, he was nowhere to be seen as the hours went by, suggesting that he was attempting to flee. In response, Fort Worth SWAT teams showed up at Stanley's home at 11 p.m. to arrest him whether he liked it or not. During this standoff, Stanley refused to exit his home and inflicted multiple wounds on himself, requiring immediate medical attention, some of which you can even see in his mugshot. Clearly, he was going through extreme emotional turmoil, so what kind of relationship did he have with Abigail that would result in such manic behavior?
Okay. So like I said, I think that we have lots to talk about, okay? And I reached out to you on Wednesday to try to talk to you about some things. So I'd just like to kind of pick up from there. Does that make sense? Okay. I understand that you posted like a lot of stuff on social media dealing with prostitution and all of that kind of stuff, and maybe you were a victim of all of that.
Maybe we both were.
Okay. Well, tell me a little bit about that.
I think the strip clubs might be notorious for having
rooms dedicated to that opportunity.
Okay.
Okay. So Abby moves from, where did she come from? Well, one club to another, eventually to the one in Fort Worth.
Okay. When you say Abby,
So
do you know
I
her
sort of
full
followed
name?
her.
When you say Abby, do you know, like, what's her real name?
Yeah, it's
It's
Abigail.
Abigail. Do you know her last name?
Saldana.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we were talking about the same girl.
We've, how do you even phrase that? We've known each other for months.
Okay.
Okay.
And you met her at one club, and then you followed her to another club. Is that what you were saying?
She quit one club and then went to Baby Dolls, where they required her to work 3 days a week, but she couldn't accommodate the request, nor could she accommodate the request to come in specific days of the week. So she left that club and went to the one in, I don't even know what city that is. I think it is Fort Worth proper, but I'm not sure.
Okay. What's the name of the club?
Rick's Cabaret.
Okay.
And she was called there by one of the previous managers that she worked with over at Spearmint Rhino.
Okay. So did you meet her at Baby Dolls? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
even before that.
Okay. Where did you originally meet her?
It's right off California Crossing. Buck's Cabaret.
Okay. Off of California Crossing?
California Crossing.
Okay. Do you remember about when that was that you first met her?
If we have my phone, I could tell you.
Are we talking about years ago, months ago?
No, months, ma'am.
Okay.
But if we have, do you have the document? Do you have any printouts from what you're referring to before as my posting on Instagram? Because that has the exact July 3rd, the 3rd of July or the 4th of July, one of those two.
Okay. Perfect.
Stanley's social media revealed a lot more than just this screenshot of him renting Abigail's services. 9 days before her murder, Stanley uploaded 3 screenshots showing that he had spent almost $14,000 on Abigail. Besides this, several other text messages between the two showed additional payments of up to $5,000 more. But this was not the concerning part. Between October 18th and October 22nd, Stanley made 2 strange Instagram posts. The first was a rant from Stanley as he expressed his disappointment over trying to find love with a girl he was paying to sleep with. The second was a screenshot of a private conversation between the two in which Abigail demanded $3,000. In response, Stanley threatened to reveal the fact that she was working as a prostitute, which was meant to remain a secret from everyone else. Amid these muddled exchanges, one thing was clear. For Abigail, their relationship was transactional, but for Stanley, it was something else entirely, as he became obsessed and delirious over her, which the following conversation will prove.
Okay. So you felt like y'all were exclusive. Like maybe she was only having sex with you.
Definitely part 2, yes. But exclusive, I don't.
Okay. So then you found out she was having sex with other people? And that hurt your feelings? Okay.
It was
How did it make you feel?
Discouraging, I guess.
Okay. Did y'all talk about it?
We talked about it in person, but no, I never sent her a text in regards to that topic, yeah.
Okay. How did y'all's conversation go?
You know, are you seeing other people? And, you know, her initial response is no, and then I found out that was untrue, and then she said, oh, because she needed to be private.
How did you find out?
Is it a lie?
Right. How did you find out about those lies?
Oof. There was a hotel involved. A hotel in downtown Dallas, where she got off. She worked at another job on Fridays and Saturdays. There was a cocktail waitress at Ibiza, Ibiza, where I went a couple of times, just to say hi and blah blah blah. But yeah, she got off work and went immediately with some guy to a hotel. I forgot exactly which hotel it is, though.
How did you know that?
She told me.
Okay. So did you show up at the hotel?
No. no.
You called her after the fact?
After the fact, we tried to discuss it.
And how did that go?
Well, lie and truth and lie and truth, so not well.
Okay.
I mean, nothing. Are you asking about violence or something?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know who the guy was that she was with? No. You had never seen him before?
I still don't know. I don't have a picture. I don't have a name, nothing.
Did they have?
I don't know for sure, but they were there for 3 hours, so I don't know.
Did you ask her?
No. I didn't want to know the answer, and I still don't want to know the answer.
I gotcha.
Stanley seems to know an awful lot about what Abigail was doing at a hotel with another man and how long she was there. How exactly he is privy to all of this information will soon become crystal clear.
Did she make any claims about you putting a tracker on her car?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
It's true.
That's true. Like, how did you go about doing that?
At Ibiza,
Mm-hmm.
I simply put it underneath it. I think it might be the gas tank back there, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
Just underneath the back, underneath the car.
Where did you get that tracking device from?
They're available on the web. I don't know exactly. It might have been Amazon.
Okay. So you got on Amazon and you ordered it. Do you remember how much it cost?
Yeah, it's like $29.
And how were you able to track her? Did you have to register for something, or did it just like an app on your phone?
It's an app on the phone.
Okay. And so it would just like give you notifications or something?
Of like speeding events and location events, yeah.
Okay. And so is that how you knew like she was at a hotel
No,
or she wasn't in Wichita Falls?
Yes.
Those kind of things that you were talking
So
about?
one, no regarding the hotel, because she actually, told me about that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Wichita Falls and other just lies.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I gotcha. So do you remember when you put, did you?
Friday night.
Okay.
Hey, let me ask you
In
something.
September?
Is it fair to say you did this tracker to confirm the lies?
Yes.
Okay.
So was it on there for a couple weeks, a couple days?
No. So with the app that's associated with the tracker
Mm-hmm.
is also a percentage. So it's a battery, basically. The tracker has a battery,
Okay.
which obviously drains because it needs to be recharged. But she discovered the device on the vehicle and while she was in Wichita Falls.
Abigail knew that she was being tracked and even uploaded a series of videos and images on her Instagram of her finding the tracking device.
But this was literally on my car like this. This is why you have to be careful. I don't really know what to do moving forward with this, but this definitely looks like a tracker to me. All right. So this is so crazy, you guys. So crazy. Like, who would do this? It says sell.
So far, everything that Stanley said points towards him being obsessed with Abigail. With their relationship being established, detectives need to move on to the most crucial parts of this interview, figuring out what Stanley was doing in the days leading up to the murder.
Where were you at the night that Abby was killed?
At home.
What were you doing at home?
Having beer.
Were you
Vodka.
there with
Probably
anybody?
both. Unfortunately, no. I live by myself, my kid. So my son
Uh-huh.
lives in Rockwall, and Jennifer lives up in Spokane.
Okay.
So, and I'm divorced, so it's just me, myself, and I, usually on a regular basis.
So Abby was killed on Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay, so do you remember Tuesday? It was Tuesday, October 26th. Okay. What did you do on Tuesday?
Watch TV, the same thing I do every night.
All day?
No, I do some work and things like that, but
Did you leave your house at all?
grocery store, probably, yes.
What grocery store did you go to?
I always go to the same one, so it's in Las Colinas, right off MacArthur, Whole Foods.
Do you remember about what time you would have gone to Whole Foods?
Between 5 and somewhere after 5.
Okay. So what time do you think you returned home?
Oh, within 45 minutes. So about by 6, I would imagine.
And you didn't leave the house after that?
I watch a lot of TV.
Where do you live? You said Irving, right? Okay, I know I call it Dallas.
Right off
Let me ask you this.
Lake Carolina.
This happened in
Parkway.
Fort Worth, okay? So, were you ever in Fort Worth on that night? Not at all. Okay. You can't be two places at once. That's why we're asking. Okay.
And have only one vehicle, especially. Which is
What kind of vehicle?
Ford F-150, red.
Color, red, okay.
And you obviously understand what you're under arrest for, right? Has that been explained to you?
No. Oh, murder. But that's it. That's the single statement that they used.
Oh, okay. So.
Is that enough?
What?
Well, I think they would tell me more information than just that one statement.
Okay.
You're under arrest for murder.
Do you know whose murder that is?
So originally I thought, Wednesday, I really don't have a recollection of what happened on Wednesday after Mike took over my phone, and I don't know if it was we or just I started drinking the Hennessy. What was I answering? I'm sorry.
Whose murder you're under arrest for?
Okay. So when I went into, when I was booked into the jail here, they weren't certain whose murder it was either, so I thought it was Mike's, because I thought maybe we went for a drive, or maybe I don't remember what happened on Wednesday after we started on the Hennessy.
During his very real reaction to Abigail's murder, Stanley made a crucial slip-up. He admitted to owning a red Ford F-150. Using surveillance cameras and license plate readers, investigators spotted Stanley's truck near Abigail's apartment on October 13th, 23rd, 24th, and 25th, and crucially, in the same intersection on October 26th at the time of the murder. Although Stanley tries to use the classic killer excuse of being blacked out exactly when the crime was committed, these detectives aren't buying it.
Well, let's do this, because I don't want you to be confused about what we're talking about, okay? You're under arrest for Abigail's murder, all right?
That's not impossible.
No? Hear us out.
Okay.
Hear us out. Because, believe it or not, there is a reason why we
Okay.
wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay? This makes a little bit more sense to us, what we're looking at. I can tell you right now, we look at video, we can see video. We can see what people do, we can't see what people think.
Okay.
Okay? But I can tell you this, after being in your apartment, after seeing the text, after seeing all this stuff, there's one thing that's clear, and that you love her. Okay? No doubt. And you know what? There's been people sitting in that exact seat who've done some dumb things because of love. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They've done some dumb things because of love. Okay?
Or they haven't.
You're right. But I can tell you this. There's no doubt 100% that you did this. No doubt. Okay? I can't unsee what we see. But what we can do is get an explanation as to why this may have happened. So Stan, listen. We're not here to drag you through something real horrible and a horrible scene and stuff like that. We're not here to show you gross pictures. That's all TV shit, okay? All we're trying to do is give you an opportunity to tell us what happened. We see you following her, and we see what happened. So do me a favor and just give me an opportunity that I can tell these people.
I don't know what happened.
Well, I don't believe you then.
Okay.
I just don't. I'm sorry. There may be things you don't remember, okay? But you know what? How convenient is it that the only thing we're here to talk about that matters, you just don't remember that one part? You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
remember yesterday either. No, wait. Wednesday.
So let's talk about this.
Okay.
Before the incident happened on Tuesday,
Okay.
Is it fair to say you were drinking then?
Yes.
What were you drinking?
Vodka.
Okay. So would you agree with me if that I can prove, forget the obvious, because I can see what happened. Forget the obvious. But if I could prove that your car was in Fort Worth following hers Wouldn't you say that's a bit damning?
Yes.
Okay. With that being said, Stan, again, I'm not here for me. She's not here for her. The case is done. The only thing that can change it is what you were thinking before this happened. If this thing was premeditated, or if there's something we missed in some of the videos that maybe you guys are screaming back and forth or so, I don't know. But because all I can tell you right now, it don't look good here.
Sure.
It don't look good.
We've never been, we've never screamed at each other, been physical, just... Honestly...
Let me ask you this. Do you know how she died? Nobody told you. You know she died.
No, I didn't. I thought it was Mike originally. I thought we had gone drinking and driving on Wednesday.
Told me on the phone.
Okay.
So listen, like I said, man, I'm not here to confuse you. In fact, I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. And I can tell you right now. So let me go back to my question, because you do know about the murder because you knew she was dead. You were sad. Okay. What did you hear about the murder?
That she was shot, but not where, a location or anything.
Okay, that's fair. But I can tell you this. The fact that you know that's fine, okay? Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm not here to trick you. But with that being said now, the shooting, you being in Fort Worth, us telling you we know you did this, come on, man, start trying to help me give you an opportunity to talk for yourself. Because right now, don't have me talk for you. Me talking to you makes it look like you premeditated this, you followed her until you found a good spot, and then you took care of business. That's how it looks. Okay. Well, let me ask you this, because we haven't asked you. Why were you upset with her?
Probably the lies, just the lies.
So, but we say...
Otherwise, we got along really well.
Hang on a second. We say things like she played you, and you don't seem to like that. So why? Because...
I don't think she did play me.
So,
well, she lied to you.
Right? I mean,
so when you're saying playing, I thought you meant all the money. Is that...
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, no. I mean,
that's what I was referring to.
I'm talking about somebody saying, basically giving you reasons to think that she loves you, you love her, and all of a sudden she's lying to you. That's kind of being played is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm not talking about the money. I'm talking about the money, man.
And meanwhile, she's stringing you along and taking your money.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Listen, that makes sense for us to say, well, that's why he did it. Duh. I mean, it's a no-brainer. But not what's in your soul, not what's in your heart. I can't put that on paper somewhere. So, man, all I'm trying to do is give you an opportunity to put your soul out here, to put your heart out here, to let somebody know you're a human being and that you didn't premeditate this thing, that maybe you just lost your temper.
Saying that you did not premeditate a murder is pretty difficult to believe when your Instagram profile is littered with proof of malice. Just 4 days before Abigail was shot, Stanley posted several screenshots of various posts Abigail liked back in January of 2021 in an attempt to shame her. Yet they seemed to feed Stanley's delusions that Abigail had somehow betrayed him when she was never his to begin with.
What do you remember?
What we already discussed, basically going to Whole Foods, grabbing some chow, coming back to the house and watching television.
Okay. The next morning, what happened? When you woke up, where were you?
On the couch, just in front of the TVs. Did you go to the apartment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the couch, and then it's situated towards the TV, mm-hmm. So I was laying on that portion of the couch.
What were you wearing?
I have no idea.
You don't remember what you were wearing?
I don't remember what I was wearing on Wednesday either. I mean, these days...
Were you naked?
I seriously doubt it.
Okay. So you had clothes on?
Yeah.
So you know
I
how
don't even sleep naked.
Stan, you know how this plays out. Let me tell you how this plays out, okay?
I watch the TV shows, but...
No.
Okay.
I'm saying realistically. Screw TV shows. This is real life, okay? How this plays out is, a jury's going to look at this, and the way we're going to present it is, Stan's saying he don't remember what happened here. The night we come to talk to him, and he gets arrested, he don't remember that day neither. Right. So Stan don't remember any of the parts that actually matter. He remembers other stuff where he's not doing something stupid, but the stuff he's doing, stupid stuff, he don't remember none of that. If you loved her, this is not a hard conversation. I'm telling you, man. If you love her, you don't just unlove somebody that quick. That doesn't happen. I believe you that you love her. That's the one damn thing you said here today that I believe.
Sure.
Show me. Show me you love her. Be straight. Be honest, man. Show me you love her. Because that matters. You know what you did. And that's why you did what you did, man. And that tells me you're a human being at least. But you gotta tell us. You gotta break it down. Be fair to Abigail, man. You did what you did. You can't take that back. We can't change that. We can't change this.
But you can help us understand it.
That's
How does that help me?
has nothing to do with helping you. And I'm going to tell you why. Right now, this don't look good for you, okay? I'm going to tell you this. I don't see it getting worse because we got it all. But what am I saying to you? I'm telling you, you have an opportunity to tell these people that you made a mistake. Right. Yeah.
And that you're a person.
So just with what I said right there, you know that makes sense. You're a smart guy. You have common sense. Nobody hurts themselves when they don't know what they did. Tell us what happened. Tell us why. Well, I kind of think I know why, but you gotta put us there, man. You gotta let us know.
What would a lawyer tell me to do?
I can't tell you that. I'm not a lawyer.
Okay.
But I can tell you this. I can tell you that I'm giving you an opportunity to speak for yourself. We don't like speaking for people, okay? We can speak for the dead, but I prefer not to speak for the living. That don't make sense to me.
What would a lawyer tell me to do?
I can't tell you what a lawyer would tell you to do. I'm not a lawyer. Stan, we can ask that question every single time. I'm asking you, and you know what I'm saying because I'm seeing it on your face that you get it. You know no reasonable person is going to look at you and say, that guy didn't know what he did. It's all over your body that you know what you did. You were that upset with yourself that you hurt yourself. I mean, I don't know how close you came to killing yourself, but man, it looks like you did a number on yourself. Speak for yourself, man. Come on, Stan, man, I can see it on your body. You're a guy who was in love and you felt like she did you wrong. I get it.
I don't think so.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the love part, sure, but
okay, well, what
get me wrong, I don't know.
Well, what are you talking about? Then why'd you do what you did?
Is it doing you wrong, or is it, I don't know.
No, I mean,
maybe that's the wrong phrase.
Well, here's the thing, man. Listen.
What phrase would you use? What'd she do to you?
I guess she didn't want to be with me.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's fair.
But that's not even true.
Hang on a second.
Because
you're right on the dot. You hit that on the head. I'm telling you why. We've been doing this long enough, okay? People who sit in that seat, guys who actually were in love, females who were in love. That's exactly what it is. They wanted that person so bad. They wanted that person so bad that they didn't actually want anybody else to have them. Now, I'm not going to speak for you. I'm not going to speak for you, okay? Because you keep going back and forth whether you're getting played or not. I mean, I don't know. You're kind of confusing me at that point.
Well, because I think I got played regarding the money, but not regarding her time, because I got plenty of her time.
Here's the thing.
Sure.
We're trying to figure out deep down and I'll give you this because this is believable. Mm-hmm. Alcohol was probably a contributing factor to this. I got no doubt about that.
Yes.
Okay, not to the point we don't know, to the point where your inhibitions are down, you start doing real stupid stuff. I'd probably say every time you did something a little stupid, you probably had been drinking. Is that fair?
Definitely in the Marine Corps.
I hear you. Come on, man. Listen, I've laid my hand out, okay? I'm, again, trying to give you an opportunity, but I can tell you this, our supervisor ain't going to give us all day here, you know what I'm saying? And I told you I'd get you something to eat. I'm getting you something to eat, no doubt, okay? But what I'd like to do is I'd like to feel better about who you are. So when I go talk to these people, because we're going to go talk to them today, okay? I'll be honest with you. When we get done here, we'll get you your food, we'll take you back, and we're going to go talk to them. But I know the questions. What did Stan say? So Stan said he don't remember, and then he damn near killed himself because he didn't know what he did? That don't make sense. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
It might seem like this monologue from the detective will never end, but it most definitely will, as Stanley slowly begins to crack.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
How many times did you shoot at her? Come on, man. If you really feel bad, let's start talking about it. 4 times? Okay. Let me ask you this. What kind of gun was it?
It had to be the 9mm.
Okay. You're a Marine.
Yes.
I know you know weapons.
Yeah.
I know you know what weapon you had.
Yeah. The 9mm.
Okay.
Actually, I was a rifle guys, so it was really
Let me ask you this.
AR-15s.
Did you shoot her with a rifle or a handgun?
I don't really move the rifle around.
Did you shoot her with a handgun? You shot 4 times. Let me ask you this. Were you trying to scare her or were you trying to kill her?
Scare?
Okay. I can get behind that. Okay. We got to talk a little more details now. You know why? Because I'm going to have to sit there and say, he said he just tried to scare her, but he shot her. And they're going to say, well, this dude's a Marine?
That was years ago.
No. But this is what they're going to say. This dude's a Marine.
How'd you miss?
What kind of shooter was he in the Marine Corps? You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you, what kind of shooter were you?
Rifle expert, but we didn't really train on handguns, so it's
You and I
that
both
part's
know.
almost
You and
immaterial.
I both know you're probably pretty good. Okay. But that's see what I'm saying? That's the part where it's like, if you're going to tell me something, I'm going to hold you to it. So if you're going to tell me you just tried to scare her, then show me the proof. You know what I'm saying? Show me the proof you just tried to scare her.
Where's the proof?
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
What side of the car did you shoot into?
Passenger.
Okay. Do you have the driver's side? Do you have the passenger side?
Yeah.
If that's her car, do me a favor and show me X's where you shot. Let's do it. This is the driver. Put the D right there. That's the driver's seat. Where did you shoot? Okay. And you shot 4 times?
I think so.
Okay.
It was so quick.
I know. Listen, it's important. It's important to know every single detail here because now you're telling the truth, and that's why it's important. When did you start following her and from where?
Addison.
Okay.
Her apartment, which she gave me the address. I didn't.
I hear you.
Okay, just checking. Because we had furniture delivered there. The address.
Clearly, we know what car you were in, right? What does her car look like?
Silver Hyundai 2012.
Were her windows up or down?
Up.
You follow her. Tell me the thought process behind this. Are you looking for a certain area to do this?
There's nobody else around.
Okay. Well, that's logical, and that's how I know you're telling me the truth. You know what I'm saying? Now we're getting somewhere, Stan.
Where were y'all at? Where did it happen at?
Very near where she currently works, over by Rick's.
Okay. Were y'all on the freeway?
No, we were off. Again, there was nobody, literally nobody else around.
Okay.
Is it fair to say you're not 100% familiar with that area?
Not at all.
Is it fair to say this area became the area because there was nobody around?
It's the area, yes.
Okay.
Did you know that's where she was going? Or did you assume that's where she was going?
Yes, because I've traveled that route before.
Okay. Did she see you when you pulled up next to her?
I remember, oh my God. So I guess the answer is yes. Wait,
So she turned and looked at you?
Remember she was staring at her phone.
Was your window up or down?
Down.
Your window was down, and you used what hand?
Right?
So this?
Yes.
Okay. And you fired 4 times?
Yes.
Okay. And what gun did you use?
A 9mm. I had to have.
When a suspect is giving a confession, the last thing you want to do is interrupt. But either this male detective is an interrogation prodigy, or he just let his intrusive thoughts win, as he is about to ask a question beyond belief.
Okay, well, hang on a second. Let's get back to this. You want a burger or tacos?
How long are we going to be here?
Well, I'm going to have somebody go get it. That's why.
Do a burger if you want.
Like cheeseburger, double cheeseburger, fries, what you want?
Where are we going, McDonald's?
Probably Sonic. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Double cheeseburger?
Just a cheeseburger and fries.
Cheeseburger and fries, everything on it? You want something?
Sure,
Okay.
everything.
Go ahead.
Did you-
I'm sorry, Coke, Sprite?
Water.
Water.
And we
Did-
have that.
Did you stop anywhere after you shot her before you got home? Do you
No,
remember?
I don't think so. No.
Do you remember what route you took home?
Okay. Is that 183?
Mm-hmm.
So you take 183. So I believe. What the hell's that street? It's not Carrollton. It's not Story. No. I know what it's not, but I can't remember the name of the street. It's not Story. It's one of the transitioning roads that leads similar to how Story, parallel to Story.
Okay.
Maybe it's. No, I don't know.
I'm not for sure. I don't know where Story is.
Okay. Irving.
Let me tell you
Or by
this.
Baylor Scott Medical.
Maybe this will help, because you're clearly being honest about a lot of stuff, and I don't know, maybe you're too drunk and you don't remember this particular part. We have 45 shell casings at the scene.
And we have 45 ammunition.
I can tell you
at your
this.
house.
I've been in a shooting before myself. Okay, I can tell you what I did. I told my story. I handed my gun over. I'm gonna ask you to do the same thing.
I don't have. You guys have the weapons, don't
Okay.
you? They were at the house.
Okay. Listen.
Actually, Mike had them in his possession, I thought.
Well, I don't know.
No.
Maybe he did. I don't know.
You've been honest about a lot of things, Dan. Okay, so let's continue.
Mike
to be
didn't
honest.
have.
Mike had.
Okay. I remember him talking to you, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And after that,
Listen, here's the thing. You've done the hard part.
Sure.
The hard part's done.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's a memory thing or what's going on, but I'm telling you, it's 45 is what it is. So put that in your memory bank here and tell us where a 45 is. Because the hard part's done.
sure, I don't have a 45 anymore.
That's fair.
Okay.
So where to go?
Back in Right. It's back in California.
Well, there ain't no way you got to California that quick.
No.
I'm saying after the shooting, where to go. If you pitched it, you pitched it, ain't that?
I didn't pitch it.
No, let me
so to
tell you,
speak.
let me say this. If you pitch this thing somewhere in the field and a kid picks it up,
Right.
that's
oh
on
my
you.
God.
That's on you.
Agreed.
So tell us where
I
it
would
is.
agree with that statement.
Okay.
The reasoning for finding the gun isn't as simple as just keeping a child or accidental passerby safe. According to Stanley, he had followed Abigail from her apartment on October 26th. Then, when he got close to her vehicle in a secluded spot near Rick's Cabaret, he pulled up next to her and fired 4 shots aimed at the passenger side. In his words, this was an attempt to scare her. After this, he drove towards Rick's, but didn't stop, and eventually went home. The most important part here is that he mentions he did this using a 9mm and not a 45. This is not possible, as no 9mm shell casings were found at the crime scene. If detectives can get him to admit he used a 45 and tell them where it is, convicting him becomes as simple as 1, 2, 3. But can they get him to fess up?
Where's the gun at?
Hey, listen.
Honestly.
So listen, it don't matter. If you want to give us a gun, you give us a gun, okay? But you understand that's a silly part. I'm telling you that doesn't make sense because that doesn't match the scene. You've already done the hard part. I'd like the people who are going to look at this go, oh, he's across the board telling us the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's all we're here for. If you choose not to, you may have a reason. I don't know why. But you may have a particular reason why you don't want us to have that gun. Do you hurt anybody else with it?
Is the shell the same as the ammo the same as the empty box of ammo?
I don't quite understand what that means.
So they're labeled, whether it's Remington or whatever it may
Here's
be.
the thing. We have it on video. We can see the shot. We can see where it happens. And we can see the shell cases on the ground where it happened. We're not making it up. We're not just like, it's 45. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the evidence of the scene.
All you need is the.
And so it's one of those things. So I can't imagine that the slug we're going to pull out of here is going to be
it in
9
the
mil.
car?
Huh?
Is it in the car? The truck? My truck?
I don't know.
Am I that mistaken?
Think about the quinky dink here. Think about the coincidence that you shoot her at that location, and there just happens to be other 45s right there. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not disagreeing with
Okay.
you. I'm saying
Your gun, you mean?
yes. Is it in my truck?
Oh, I hadn't heard that.
What brand of gun was it?
6 hour. SIGSAUER.
Okay. You had a 6-hour there.
That is the black 9mm 6-hour. And Mike had the rifle, the AR-15, I think.
Okay.
So is the 45 in the truck?
I'm asking you. To be honest about it,
I don't think it is.
So this is what I want you to do.
Do you have access to the truck?
Hang on a second. This
Okay.
is what, yeah, of course.
Okay.
This is what I want to do. While you're sitting here, and as we're talking, and as you eat your hamburger, I want you to dig real deep to see if you can figure out where this damn gun is, okay? Because I can tell you right now, unless you shot 45 through a 9mm, which I don't think
It's
can
not
happen.
even possible.
it's not possible.
Then we got a big question mark in the middle of this interview, and I'd like to get rid of it. We're not going to sit here and beat you down on it, though. Okay, that's up to you, man. If you want to break loose of that information, but like I said, like checking it off, dude. Check. Oops, question mark. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so I'd like to put checks across the board on this.
All right. What else is not checked?
Just the 45, as far as I know right now, because you're answering everything else right on.
Shit.
Because here's the thing. Somebody down the road might sit here and say, hey, well, but how could he be wrong? He's telling the truth. It was 9mm. Well, how the hell did he know exactly where she got shot? That's what I'd say. Okay? So if in your head you're playing any games with us, I'm telling you, don't do it, because I'm better at games. Okay? You're a Marine, but I'm a homicide detective. I've been a homicide detective for 14 years now. Roger?
No, not just Roger.
What?
I know where it is.
Where is it?
Trash can. So I put it in. I think I put it in the trash can, and then took the trash out.
At your
So it's in a
apartment.
safe. I mean, when you said whether or not a kid would access it,
Okay, that's fair.
they can't dig through the trash there because it lands in a compactor.
What did your trash bag look like? That was
White.
White trash bag?
The general purpose.
Okay. Did you only put that one bag, or did you throw a bunch of bags in there?
One.
Okay. And when did you do that?
It would have been.
Do it the night of? The next day?
Don't think it was the night. It was not at night.
Okay.
So daytime.
Describe to me how you got to that trash bin that you threw it out at.
Oh, you.
Is it the closest one to your
It's the
apartment?
only. Well, I think it's the only one.
Okay.
Where's it at?
So I think it's making a left out the door, traversing down the hallway. There's an end point. You make a right, and it's right here.
So
Again, it's the only.
inside the apartment
Yes.
complex?
Yes.
Like
And
in
it-
the apartments, it's
Yep,
not
and it
outside in a
lands-
dumpster?
Nope. It lands. So it traverses from the fourth
By
floor
the stairs, well?
downstairs. Yeah. So it's the chute.
I got you. What, do you know what day your trash is taken out?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So was there other trash in that with it?
In my bag?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
But it wasn't full.
Wasn't full. Okay. What, do you believe that was morning time or afternoon time? Had you already talked to me?
No. What time did we originally talk?
Maybe like...
No, it was earlier. It was earlier.
It was like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Okay. Before that.
So you had done it earlier in the morning. Did you go anywhere else that morning? Did you leave the house?
I don't think I did.
Okay. Did you throw anything else away?
That day?
Like with the gun?
No.
When
No,
you
ma'am.
threw away your gun?
No. There was nothing else to throw
Was
away.
there still bullets
Probably.
in the gun?
Oh. I don't know.
What made you say, oh, like you remembered something?
Because originally I thought maybe I cleared the entire, but I only shot 4 rounds, so there's. You're right.
Well, you'd
if I
agree.
had 7 rounds.
I'm thinking if I'm talking to a Marine, you didn't go there with a half a magazine. You know what I'm saying? You probably went there fully loaded, right?
How many magazines did you have to that gun?
The 9mm has numerous,
Mm-hmm.
but the 45 had, I think, 1. But please don't quote me on it. But I only had 1
Okay.
that
So did you take that magazine out and keep it?
is still in it.
Now that detectives have established where and how Stanley got rid of the gun, one very important question remains. Was Stanley really trying to scare her by firing those shots, or was there murderous intent involved?
Let me ask you something. This is a question. We're getting to the end of this. We're going to get your cheeseburger here, okay? But let me ask you something. Because you told me that you wanted to scare her, okay? You and I would both agree, when you're shooting out your window and you're shooting towards the driver, that's not necessarily scaring her. That's killing her. You understand that? You didn't shoot back here where nobody's at.
Agreed.
You didn't shoot the hood where nobody's at. A Marine took aim from his window.
Yeah, but that light already turned. I didn't have...
Where do you believe you shot her at?
Well, you know where you shot.
No.
Exactly.
I don't know where
On her body.
Hit. No idea. It's dark. Couldn't see shit.
Yeah, I believe that. I don't think you
I don't know.
Do you think it was to the side, the front, the side, the back?
She... In my opinion, she drove off perfectly fine.
So let me say this. This is where I was going with my question.
I don't think I hit her.
Stan,
but
this is where I was going
I
with
know
my
the
question.
answer is I did. Okay.
This is where I was going with my question.
Yes.
If you want me to believe you that you feel bad, you need to be honest about trying to shoot her. That's not scaring her, man. That's shooting her. That's shooting her. Come on. You shoot 4 times.
The intent all along was...
The intent.
I know what happened.
The intent speaks for itself. I'm not asking you about the intent now. I'm asking you about the remorse. Okay? And if you want them to believe you about the remorse, you got to own up to trying to kill her. Because that's all that is.
I did not go...
You... Let me ask you something. I hate to bring up bad stuff here.
Yes.
Did you ever have to kill anybody in the Marine Corps?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you feel bad?
Horrible.
Okay.
That's why I have PTSD.
What did you do to kill him? You shoot him?
At a long range, yes.
So you understand that firing a firearm at a person
Has the possibility.
can kill him. You know that. Common sense. Not only do you know it, you have experience with it.
Sure.
So on no planet am I going to believe for 1 second you took aim through that passenger side towards the driver's seat and didn't try to kill her, man.
I torched the driver's seat?
Towards.
Oh.
Towards.
Okay.
Okay? So that's what I'm saying. Just be straight now. I mean, listen, it's laid out. You've laid it out, man. You're being honest. You came up with the gun. Don't leave it out there. Don't leave another question mark. You asked me about the question marks. You tried to kill her, and just be straight with it. Is that what you want?
No.
You want this?
Absolutely
You
not.
want this? You want that big question mark
No,
right
we need a
there?
check mark, remember?
No.
Well, he can make a check mark too.
Yeah, get your check marks.
No,
See?
that's why you're using that.
That's how we know you're lying, because it didn't work. Check, check. Big question mark, dude. Come on. You want to eat your cheeseburger with a clear conscience here.
Guys,
It don't matter to me.
I agree.
This is your opportunity.
It's a scare motive at this point.
You know what scared the shit out of me? Is if somebody shot my tire. And I have no doubt you succeeded in scaring her for the few seconds she had after she was shot and then crashed.
And she drove off.
What would you do if somebody shot into your car?
No, but she drove off perfectly fine. I
You understand that people can be shot and not die like that.
instantaneously. Okay,
So you
we'll
know
give you that.
Come on. You're too smart a guy to be playing these games now. Come on, man. You tried to kill her. Okay. Listen, dude. That don't bug me. It is what it is.
Right.
You're starting to look like a human being, and then you just pull the rug right out from under.
Put it in reverse.
Yeah. You're right. I could have shot the tire.
Listen, you don't follow somebody from her apartment, drive all the way out here, find a location. Again, I'm not done.
Go ahead.
Find a location where nobody's at. Scare her by shooting directly at the driver.
4 times.
Seriously?
You told me you did.
I know how many times
Okay, what are you talking about?
I hit her 4 times.
No, Jesus, you shot at her 4 times, you said. You said you shot at her 4 times. The only thing I've told you is 45, okay? That's all I've told you. Everything else, you've told me, okay? And now you want these people over here to believe that you didn't try to kill this young lady, even though you shot at her at the driver's seat. Not at the hood, not at her tire, not at the trunk. You shot directly to the driver. Now listen, you were pissed. You wouldn't have done this if you weren't drunk and pissed. Don't take that part away. But don't lie about the fact that you didn't try to kill her.
I was never...
Bill, let me ask this. Did you at least try to shoot her? Okay. You tried to shoot her. You've shot somebody in the past. You know it can kill them. Done deal. Come on. Check on your burger here.
It's not coming.
It is coming.
Why would I lie to you? Have I lied to you once that you know of?
I think the traffic is terrible downtown. It's going to take him a minute, but it's on its way, Stanley. I like to call you
Hey,
Stanley.
you ain't going back till you get your burger. I made you a promise of that. That's what I'm going to give you, all right? You feel bad?
Why?
I guess today I have feelings for her still, so...
And you killed her.
Do we always make bad decisions? No.
And then you threw away the gun
Yes.
to try to cover up that you killed her.
After I found out she passed.
Shortly after, detectives ended the interrogation, having gathered enough evidence to charge Stanley with murder. Of course, the detective did provide him with the burger he promised. Ultimately, Stanley was only sentenced to 25 years in prison for his evil crimes.